Hi guys, my name is Aishwarya. Welcome to my channel, and today's look is actually not a look. Today's video, as you would know by the title, is about how to straighten your hair with least amount of damage. So I'm going to be packing in with a lot of tips and tricks as we go along. But firstly, the most important thing is for you to detangle your mane. This is just brush ka head wala part. I just broke it because I'm a little crazy like that. We have to section it. Okay, let's just talk as I am sectioning everything. The thing about sectioning it is it completely depends on how straight do you want your hair to look. With the back, I'm making two sections and I'm just detangling everything. I'm gonna take another line like this and I'm going to put this hair up and I'm just going to straighten this part first. I know it looks odd that I've put my mic to my chain but I'm gonna be doing hair stuff here and I don't want that hair sound to like disturb the audio. So tools, let's talk about tools. Firstly, I would say switch on your straightener. I am using Iconic Professional Straightener. This is ceramic based, but it has some layers. Like I'll just list it down below what is the material and what is the technology this uses, because of which it gives less amount of damage. Then the other tool is this. You will need a straight comb like this. So what you do is just hold it like that and then run the straightener as opposed to holding it with your hand, because this way the hair you see is spread wide. You can also spread it wider, like hold it like this in a very wide manner and then go in like that. So you see, if I was to hold it by my hand, I'll just hold it like this, but if I was to hold it by the comb, I hold it like this. So more amount of hair will get straightened in less time. This is going to save your time. So if it generally, this technique cuts my time by half. Now let's talk about something that's very important: hair damage. Yes, hair straightening will damage your hair, no two ways about it, but you can protect your hair. So what I do is I use aloe vera, place it on it like that. So what essentially aloe vera does is it moisturizes your hair, it coats your hair. It looks a little wet as soon as you apply it, but you will see within a minute it just goes off. Like it just dries down as if there was nothing, and your hair is now having a protected layer. You can also use Patanjali gel or any other aloe vera gel. I have a lot of aloe vera plants around my house, so I just think the natural one is the best. And while you're at it, you can just take some and rub it on your face as well. Other thing you can do, guys, is once you feel like the gel has gotten dried up, you just pinch it with your nails and then a little bit more of it comes out and then you coat again. So the way to cut it is I do this. I cut it a little bit by the sides and then I cut it here at the center. So when I'm going for shoots, what happens is like my hair goes through styling every day. Because you know, when you're outdoor shoot, they're like really trying to get as much as they can out of that, because it's an investment, the equipment, getting the crew, the location and everything. So you are changing clothes, and with every change they want to style your hair. So what happens is sometimes my hair in the morning is straight and then by afternoon we are doing like a curly hairstyle, by evening we are doing some other hairstyle. So in a day my hair gets damaged so much. That is when this aloe vera thing really is a lifesaver for me. So I apply it like this and then just leave it on. You can, as soon as you apply this, you can straighten. You don't have to have all these hairsprays and all these products. I will make a review on all these products at one point of time. So these are heat protectant hairsprays and volumizing hairspray, shine spray, what to use if you want straight this thing, curl cream, and then these are my serums. So you don't have to use hairspray, But if you want your straightening to last, then I do recommend using a hairspray, because just aloe vera is not going to make your straightening last. I'm using temperature 160. This is without the hairspray. We're gonna spray. So I like to take it like that and spray it quite close, and I'm not even pressing it fully. I just do this. Can you guys see? I hope you can see. Just this. Did you see what I did? A half spray. Because if I do a full spray, no, it just goes everywhere. And then what happens if I do a full spray? It goes everywhere, comes into the atmosphere, it gets in my nose. No thanks. I don't need to breathe in these hairsprays. Who knows what chemicals are there in them. So I like to spray a little bit extra onto the tips, because I know this part of the hair is the one that that has to, like, you know, take one for the team. Like, it has to take more heat, because this part of the hair is not going to be visible much. So just a little bit of finishing is fine there. But if your hair is curl or straight, the part of your hair from here to here is the one that's going to determine that. So while the product in this hair was drying, I took that hair that we wrapped around and I rubbed some aloe vera on it. Because my preferred method is that I like to put aloe vera to protect my hair, and then go in with the heat protectant sprays, because they protect your hair and they give that extra stay to your hair. If you see some steam coming when you're straightening your hair, it means you should stop, because your hair is not like dried fully. During that time, we're going to use that time to spray the product. Some people like to straighten their baby hairs, but I find baby hairs adorable. I don't like to straighten them. So that's the whole straightened hair. This is the part of the hair that I've already sprayed some heat spray on. So one thing I like to do when I'm straightening my hair is I love to use gloves, because gloves just make the whole process so much faster. These are my Kalanji gloves, and Kalanji gloves, these are meant for mountaineering, and they are temperature resistant. They are designed to be used in places where it's very cold, and you know, on rocks when it's very cold, you keep your hand and your hand just gets stuck there. So these are temperature proof, or at least resistant. So I like to use them with this, because then there's no way my hand gets burnt. Be sure that the glove you're using has that technology. Otherwise, if it's not temperature resistant, be cautious of the temperature you are using, you know, because otherwise you don't want your cloth getting burnt. If it's too much heat and it's not temperature resistant, your glove can get burnt. So don't just use any glove. Either use gloves that come specifically for this purpose, or use like these Kalanji mountaineering gloves, which I recommend because they're much cheaper than the gloves that come specifically for hair straightening, and they do the job. If you really have to like buy some hair heat protectant spray in India, then I recommend this one. You get 150 ml only, so the quantity is a little less, but I feel like the filler element in this is more. The filler element in this is less, because this doesn't take as much time to dry down. This takes more time to dry down. I mean, it's $5. What do you expect? You can also, like at this point, if you have fine hair, you can straighten it and then spray some volumizing spray, and then just rub it a little bit, blow dry it, because this chemical, it volumizes with the blow dry. Like the more air, with that it just sort of gives that, I don't know, I think it just gives a little bit of static to your hair, because of which your hair just stands a little bit. I don't know if that made any sense. So Iconic straightener, the maximum temperature for this is 230 degrees. and I use it generally at like 160 when I'm at shoots and I need the styling to last for a very long time, and it has to be very particular, you know, if it's straight it has to be straight, it can't be like wavy straight. Like this is not absolute straight, this is kind of straight, so it can't be like this. So in that case I use 180, max 200. I don't go above that because I don't want to damage my hair too much. Wrap it around like this, and then I'm taking a small clip and I'm placing it there. So I like to wrap everything and place everything here at the crown of my head. I don't like to wrap and then place here, then wrap and place here, because what happens is because of that hair and the clip and the weight and everything, it just pulls me a little bit here. And I've been, you know, editing, making some mistakes with using some music which was not copyright, is like become very sensitive because of that. If you are like me and you happen to spend a lot of time in front of your laptop, then I really recommend you guys do this. Like place everything here and don't pull it too hard, because if you pull it too hard, again it's gonna like hurt. And the clips you use also, don't use very small clips, use like big clips that occupy more space, and then you can just, you know, place the whole thing on a larger amount of hair. It's the whole thing is grabbed here, because that way it doesn't like hurt me so much. Glove back, just be cautious, don't touch your ear there, do it like this, yeah, no touching the ear. So do more sections, but don't stress yourself about sections, just do some mini sections in the middle section itself. You see how we applied the hairspray and then we gave it some time, so now there's no steam coming. So my dad calls it ironing. He says like how people iron their clothes, you are ironing your hair. But he's not wrong, it is ironing in a way. I have like a curl here which irritates me, and that's because my hair is like naturally wavy at this part. I'm gonna press that wave, I'm gonna get rid of that wave. Yeah, I think it's like a little bit. When I'm working with clips and my hair, I like to remove my gloves off. So can you guys see the section that I've made? I've made that section, and now I'm going to rotate it. Oh, by the way, this is not sponsored by Kalanji. It's just that I just happen to like cheaper alternatives. So this is how it looks. This is the result of this spray. So I recommend taking bigger chunks of hair when you want to do things fast and increase the temperature. Do not use increased temperature in lesser chunks of hair. Give a straight look to the hair. Take the initial part of the hair separately and now straighten the crap out of it. This is what is going to make the whole difference. Hold this hair like this away from your face because you don't want it to burn your skin here. When it's too hot, it can do that. Okay, I think it's cooled down a little bit now. So that's that. You can also take these baby hairs and straighten them, but I like my baby hairs, so I'm just gonna leave them like that. So that's the hair straightening done. At this point you can go ahead and apply some serum, but I am not going to do that because I like to apply aloe vera, the leaf. You can also apply aloe vera gel on top of this. I can't give guarantee as to if the gel will look oily or not because that will depend on the product you're using, but the leaf, it dries down within like few minutes. And one very good thing about this, after I'm done with everything, I like to take a little bit of that, and then if I see some hair poking out from here, like you know, because of hair damage, then I just press, like I see this poking out, not being smooth looking, like you know, it's gotten dry and it's standing up. It's struggling for moisture, so I just like to pat it like this. This is a much better thing to do as opposed to applying water, because if you keep applying water to your hair gets discolored very soon. So that's the hair straightening, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope if there were any products that you were contemplating on, I hope this helped you out a little bit.
Subscribe for more makeup therapy and good vibes.